everyone, I'm Mamisika, your #1 Kasua ambassador. Today I'm here with Bright and we're going to be talking a little about his life, which is pretty interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into the video. So, Bright, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so my name is Chief Petty Officer Bright Kumado, formerly of the Navy SEALs, 26 to be precise. I served for 8 years, been on 3 tours: Iraqi War, Netherlands Spear, and then End of Freedom.
Wow.
I've been in the system for 8 years, and then finally I decided it was time for me to come back, spend some time here with my people, and then we see whether I'll go back or not.
Okay. So, you were in the US, right?
Yes, I was in the US. I was with the sales team for 8 years.
8 years.
Been on 3 different tours. It was an experience to die for.
To die for?
Yes. For widows who are in the system, we call it sweet death. Yes. And then, but for some people, like always too, adventurous and dangerous and stuff. But for widows who are born into it, it makes your blood boil. It feels good to be in combat.
Born into it, so you had family before you that were in the Navy?
Do I have family?
That were in the Navy?
No, I don't. My dad was in the army. Retired, RSM, retired from Kumado. But then I grew up in the military system.
Okay.
I grew up in the barracks. I was born in the barracks, and so
all
I know is the army. That's why I grew up to meet, and I loved it. So when it's time for me to pick up the mantle from where he stopped, I was glad. I was happy. And so it was good. It was good, serving in the Navy.
Okay. So after 8 years of living in the US, why did you decide to come back to Ghana? Like a lot of people would rather
want to come back. Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
It is true. I chose to come back for a reason. I was young, not married, no family behind, and per the unit that I found myself, the SEALs, we mostly are deployed on the most dangerous missions. Netherlands Spear, Iraqi War, and Your Freedom. I remember when we went to Endure Freedom, my unit that we went, but when we came back, we were only 9.
How many were you?
We were 216, and then we were only 9 that came back.
Wow.
Now, what happens is, what I'm trying to say is, your life is not assured. It's not guaranteed that when you go, you come back. And so if God, somehow nature helps you to, for you to go through 3 different tours, 8 years, and I think it was time for me to come back. Get married, get some family, and then, if I know I'm going back, I know I have, kids behind. So even if I die, which I will, I know there are some people who carry the family name. So that's the reason why I came back. To get settled.
So the whole Ghana, you didn't look for anywhere to live than Kasua.
Yes.
Like Kasua has, a lot of people have this negative perception about Kasua, and so I was really shocked to find out that you moved here, and it's not like you have any family here or anything. So how Kasua, and how did you think about Kasua? Like, how did you feel about moving to Kasua before you came here?
Okay, so proud to me coming here. Kasua, I've always heard this. I would say people don't like moving down here. For those who were born and raised in the eastern part of Accra, Telma and its environs, crossing the motorway all the way to Kasua is like going a whole journey.
Yeah.
And so people from that side don't like coming here, and those from this side don't like going there.
Yeah.
So when I told my family, my cousins back on the Spinters Road that I was moving to Kasua, they're like, "Are you okay? What is wrong?" But I actually moved here because of the work that I had, and I was supposed to execute that contract, and so I had to move to Kasua.
And now you're a teacher over here in one of the top schools in Kaswa.
Yeah, yes.
Yes. How's that? Like, how's that going? Tell me about it.
So after I got done with my contract, as part of the contract that I was on previously, I had some teaching roles assigned to it.
Okay.
Because then there is a uni attached to wherever I was working in the previous contract. So I was teaching once I was there. So when I was done with the contract and I had to move, the initial thought was to go back to Spintex, but then that was where all my people are. But then I heard BMI, the Diaco Memorial Institute is recruiting IT staff. And so I did a little bit background search about BMI, and it came up that they are the best school in the whole central region. I was like, wow, this wouldn't be a bad article to add on to my resume.
Yeah.
So let me go take the challenge. So I came, went to the interview, and it was successful. I got employed and I started teaching in ICT. And so far, it's been one of the best schools I've ever taught.
Wow.
Should I say what I met exceeded my expectation? Because for school in Kaswa, we all know the best schools are in Accra.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
But it's a fact, we know.
So when I came and I met the standard of BM, I was like, wow, this school is in Kaswa. Come on, what happened?
Kaswa to the wall.
So I'm enjoying the teaching. Personally, I'm the type of person who I love to impact people. What the little I've learned, I would love to share with others. And so when I had a chance to teach, I took it, I grabbed it with both hands, and so far so good. So far so good. Last year, for instance, we still topped the chart. BMI, Bediako International School, was the best. Bediako Institute of Memorial Institute was the best last year in the BC that they wrote. The whole of Utusenya aced, and so that tells you that the school is doing a good thing, and I would always want to have my name attached to a good thing. Yeah. And I was surprised when I heard you are yes, I know alumni of the school, and so yes, that tells a lot that BMI is doing a great job.
Yeah. So. That's very interesting, and you actually made me feel so good.
You should be proud.
But how long have you been in Kaswa, and how, like, after being here and thinking about this place, how do you see Kaswa now?
Yes, I've been here for 4 years. I am in, I think, 2017, so I'm in my 4th year. When I came initially, I was tempted to move back, but then eventually, one thing I like about Kaswa is the serene nature of the place.
Yeah.
It has one of the robust activities, as in economic activities,
yes,
but still it's able to maintain its serenity.
Yes.
Serenity.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that I like. The beaches are, in case you want to go relax, one place to just.
I'm always there.
In case you want to go. Just cool down. They have the beaches there. They have some major attraction sites that you can equally go. The Bojo Beach, the is it the Bokrobite one?
Yeah.
And I've been to those two.
There are a ton of them. The Wakanda, Cliff Haven.
Oh, really?
The luxury beach.
Then you should take me around, because I've been to Bojo and then the one at Bokrobite.
There are more beautiful beaches.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So I liked it. And then Kaswa is the fastest developing community in West Africa.
Yes.
I don't know if you are aware of that.
Yes, I am.
And so that should tell you that we have more middle income people moving towards this place. Now this is one trick that if you're into business, you should know. Anytime there's money in numbers. There's money in numbers. So anytime that you have many people at a place, you have the chance of making money. Definitely. Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa. They have the biggest economy in Africa as well. Why? Because of their numbers. So there is money in numbers. So that's what being the fastest developing community in West Africa should tell you that, listen, there are business prospects in this sector, this place. So when I come,
Yes.
I would easily be able to, make my money and then, yeah.
So are you doing any business?
Oh, of course, I am. I am. We all have money. So I am.
You don't need money.
And so far, I've not been disappointed. The returns are good. And so I would throw the challenge to all people who are listening. If you want to do some business activities, Castle is the best way for you, the best place for you.
I told you.
Yes, you'll be wowed when you come and you see the prospects available. Yeah, so yeah.
This interview has been very, very interesting, and there's a lot of juicy stuff that he dropped. I hope you caught some of that. So I want to ask you one last question. How would you describe your entire time in Ghana? Would you say has been fulfilling? Have you found a wife?
Oh yes. Yes or no? Yes, in the sense that I'm able to reconnect with my people that I left 8 years ago. Home is home. No matter what
good
you do.
food, the
Yes,
vibe.
home, the good food, the vibe, to have your people around. Home is home. So yes, in the sense that I've been able to reconnect with them. Been to some family programs which I've missed for all these 8 years. No, because I couldn't fulfill the main reason why I came to get settled down there. The lady I was supposed to settle down with, apparently had some other stuff which only came up just some few months to our wedding. And so we had to postpone it, which we did, but then it looks as if she kept doing the same thing, and so eventually we have to give up and then focus back on work again. And that's how come I had that contract that I told you about. And that's what moved me back as well to work on a new contract. So yes, but we give thanks to God.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a bit good.
Very grateful.
A bit good.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for giving us all of that information. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Remember that obra woara, but life is how you make it. Till next time.